What's up, party people? Android Stud here, and I got a street fight. That's right, the Pixel 5 5G. That's right, from Google, and also the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE or Fan Edition. That's right. These two are about to go head to head in this video, so let's get into it. Now, both of these phones came out this year and feature some pretty cool specs at a very attractable price. A lot of phones are in that mid-range to upper price range when it comes to the smartphone game this year. Now, the Pixel 5 comes in at $699, and what you're getting 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage. It comes in two colors, this sage green and also a black. So now, as far as the S20 FE Fan Edition, you're getting this at $699 also. 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage. Now you get a Snapdragon 865 processor in this one. You get a Snapdragon 765 processor in this one. Now, this comes in a bunch of more colors than the Google phone. You get this in a red, orange, lavender, mint, navy, white. So you get a plethora of colors when it comes to your device here. Now, as far as the displays are concerned, like I said, you get a 6-inch display, OLED, 2340 by 1080. Now, this is 90 Hertz, which is not anything to shake your head at. So it's pretty good. Powered, like I said earlier, Snapdragon 765G. So this doesn't have the big boy Snapdragon for $699. So make sure you consider that when trying to buy this phone. Now, this, on the other hand, has 120 Hertz refresh rate, 6.5-inch display, Super AMOLED, 2400 by 1080, and it is pretty nice display. Both are nice displays. I think the brightness on the Samsung is a little better than the Pixel 5. I'm not impressed with the Samsung's brightness though. This one doesn't get as bright as some other flagships like the Note 20 Ultra, S20, S20 Plus, S20 Ultra, and so on and so on. But at $699, you're gonna lose some stuff here and there. Now, as far as battery is concerned, 4080 milliamps, so 4080 milliamp battery. You get a 4500 milliamp battery on the S20 Fan Edition, which is pretty good. Now, as far as fast charging, 18 watt, 15 watt, you could do 25 on the Samsung, but you're gonna have to buy that extra out of your pocket. Now, they both feature wireless charging on here, both feature reverse wireless charging. So if you wanna get into that, you can, which is great for $1699. That is awesome. They're both IP68 certified, dust and rust resistant. Oh yeah, no. Well, I don't think you're gonna get rust on these phones. I hope not, but you know what I mean. IP68. Oh man, that's funny. But as far as, let's get into the camera. As far as the camera is concerned, you get a dual camera on the Google Pixel 5, which features a 12 megapixel main shooter and a 16 megapixel ultra wide. Google's first ultra wide camera. Not the biggest degree of ultra wide, is about 170 degrees ultra wide camera, which I think could have been wider if you ask me, but hey, you know, at least they have some kind of wide angle on their phone. Now, this has a triple camera setup, which is pretty good. You get a 12 megapixel main shooter, 8 megapixel telephoto, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide. So you get a pretty good camera out of here. You get some good 3x zoom on here. So this camera is pretty good. The features on it are good. The video camera, 4K 60 on the front and back. This one you get 4K on the back, but on the front it's 1080p 60 or 30 only. So you don't have the 4K video on this front-facing shooter, which features an 8 megapixel shooter. This one, on the other hand, is a 32 megapixel shooter on here. So you have to take that into consideration when using these cameras. Now, the picture quality on both these cameras, I think the Pixel is much better than the Samsung, but the Samsung is a good camera. It's not terrible. I talked about the OnePlus 8T. That camera is okay. This one is good, okay? So you have a scale for your cameras. This one, you know, you have bad, or you have trash, bad, good, or okay, good, great, and then you got Pixel. Pixel, I think, has the best camera. I think the camera on the Pixel 5 is just a lot better. You could do a little more with the Samsung, but I think at the end of the day, when you want to take pictures of people, and that's what we're mostly doing, and flowers and mailboxes and fire hydrants and things like that, I think the Pixel just does a lot better job. Now, as far as the build is concerned on these, this is a Gorilla Glass tray on here. So you're gonna scratch this up. You better put a screen protector on here. You also have a plastic polycarbonate plastic back on here. This features a recycled aluminum back, which is really nice. Really like that. But you get Gorilla Glass 6 on here, so it's gonna be a little more resistant to scratches and things like that. So as far as the build is concerned, this is really nice. I like the matte finish on it. No fingerprints on this. No fingerprints on this either. So both finishes are really, really good. I really do like them. You get a rear fingerprint display reader on this one, which is the Pixel 5. You have an in-display fingerprint reader on this one from Samsung. So they're both 5G out the box. So if you're worried about 5G, now no headphone jack, so forget about that. You're gonna have to go Type-C when it comes to that. They both have stereo speakers, although the Google Pixel 5 is a little weird because the speaker on this side is under the display, so when you're making phone calls, sounds a little distant. Even when you're listening to some music, when you listen on this side, it seems like it's a little underneath water or something. I'm not sure, but I think the stereo speaker is a little better on this one. Now, Android 11 on the Pixel 5 out the box, so you get the latest and greatest. You'll probably go all the way to 12, 13, and 14. Now on this one, you're gonna get, you have Android 10, One UI 2.5. It'll most likely get Android 11, maybe 12, 13, not sure. Not sure when you're even gonna get this to Android 11. Could be after the Note 20 Ultra, Note 20 and S20. I'm not sure how they're gonna roll that out, but they have promised some updates for all their phones, which is excellent on both these devices. But look, at $699, you know, both of these phones offer a lot. I just think the Samsung phone offers a little more for your bang for your buck, because you get the Snapdragon 865 for you know, for $699, and you get the 120 hertz display. So you're getting two things extra on here. But if you really want the camera and also the size of these phones, if you want a bigger phone, look at the size comparison on this. It is just, this one's much bigger, as you can see. So you get the 865, a bigger screen. You also get the 120 hertz refresh rate, which is excellent on here. I mean, for $699, you can't complain. But if you want camera and you want updates and you want a compact form factor, then I would probably go with the Pixel 5. Which one do I prefer? I'm not a Samsung guy, so for me, I would definitely go with the Pixel 5, because I just think it's for me, I like camera, I like updates, I like stock Android. I'm not a fan of Samsung's UI, and I'm not crazy about this phone's build so much. I like the glass on the Note 20 Ultra so much better, but you're paying $699, so you're gonna have to give and take on some of these things. But these are both excellent phones. I don't think you can go wrong with this price range. It's great that you don't have to buy a $1,000 device anymore. You can buy these phones at this price, and it's great. Now the 765G, Snapdragon 765G on here, runs really pretty good. So I haven't had any issues when it comes to using this phone. But the 865, I think, is a little faster chip, obviously, but this has 6 gigabytes of RAM. This has 8, you know. So it's a little bit of a give and take. as far as using the device. Now the USB is 3.1 on here, so if you care about that, this is 2.0. I don't know if that means a lot to you, but these are both excellent devices. But hey, at the end of the day, we all like different stuff. So, but I wanted to do a head-to-head on here, street fight. But who would win out of this? I think they would both get some jabs in. They would both take some shots to the chin because they're both really good devices. I can't say one is necessarily better than the other, and I wouldn't really say that one is a better deal than the other. Yeah, at the end of the day, you could probably say this is a better value because it offers the 865, the 120 hertz display, and a bigger display and also more colors. So if you wanted to take that home to your mom and say, look, this is a better phone for you, you could do that. But that's gonna do it, man. I'm Android Stud. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And also like this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you got any questions down below about either of these devices, let me know. But that's the street fight. And I think they both came out ahead.